Okay, so one thing that comes up quite often is the misconceptions about hypnosis. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I could probably tell you a lot about that because it's been happening for the 25 years I've been in practice. You know, people come to see you and you say, "Oh, you're going to make me dance like a chicken," or you go to a party and you say what you do, and they go, "Oh, don't look in his eyes," and it drives me freaking mad, to be honest. So there's this kind of double-edged sword that what they're talking about mainly is stage hypnosis, and that's done us the favor of people believe that hypnosis works, that it's an actual thing, but they believe that what they see on television is what they're going to get from us, and it's just a world apart. You know, I don't know how to do that stuff on TV. I couldn't make somebody dance like a chicken. And to be honest, I've never had any interest in that kind of thing at all. And it's fine if you do. But what what I what I want to put across is that when somebody comes to see a cognitive hypnotherapist, we are not talking about putting people into hypnosis like it's some kind of special state they've never experienced before. What they're going to experience is something similar to when they're drifting off into a daydream when they're driving along the road, when they're watching the TV and they haven't really taken in any of the program because they're thinking about work. Those kind of everyday states that we normally and naturally drift into and out of, because that is what people are doing when they have a problem. You know, you're walking down the road, you're having a normal day, you have a dog phobia, a chihuahua runs at you, instantly you're taken into this dog phobia trance and you behave out of character. And afterwards, when the dog's gone or you stamped on it or whatever, now that wasn't a nice thing to say, we'll edit that out. After it's over, you kind of come back to yourself and say, what did I do that for? That was stupid of me. That's a trance. You want to quit smoking, and yet something takes over your arm and brings a cigarette to your mouth. That's a trance. So trance is an everyday state, and it's always part of a client's problem. So in a way, when they come to see us, we are going to help them dehypnotize themselves from the state they go into in the presence of their issue, so they can continue to be who they normally are. And so it's about giving them back control. It's not about putting them under our control. It's about putting themselves back under their control in situations where they aren't ordinarily able to be. Does that make sense? So if somebody comes to see you and they expect you to click your fingers and fall fast asleep and wake up with the problem solved, that's not us. And I doubt really it's anybody. It's a very cleverly, carefully contrived stage. I don't want to say trick, because it's more than a trick, but it's a contrivance. Whereas what you and I and every other cognitive therapist is going to do instead is engage with a client, understand how their mind works, and use their way of going into trance to guide them into something useful that will then give them back control in their lives. That's the misconception.